When we think about attribution modeling, we try and narrow in on what's the problem that we're trying to solve. Lots of questions that could be answered with attribution. How much lift is generated from all your marketing efforts? Which channels should we allocate more funds? How much credit should be assigned to each communication in the conversion path? These are all really good questions, but they're not actually what we're trying to answer. What we're trying to say is which combination of communications gets the person to do what we want them to do, which might be listen more, right? It might be subscribe. What gets to that pattern of behavior that creates continued use and engagement? It's game theory. You can think about a sport where, how much credit for the win do we give to the pitcher versus the catcher, with the idea that they're all working together to try and win the same game. So you can think about marketing in the same way. You have a lot of communications that are working together to try and drive a conversion. Hopefully they are amplifying each other and not detracting from each other, but that could also happen.
Today my market is not segments. It is a map of the United States with 300 million light bulbs on it. And every light bulb is either green, yellow, or red. And if it's green, I'm spending my money on those light bulbs. That shift from mass marketing to individual marketing is characterized there. But if you think of areas like education, like agriculture, where would we be in those fields if we didn't do testing? The trouble is a lot of people think of marketing as execution, not as a learning process. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, nobody says why. You have to risk failure in order to be surprised. Otherwise, everything you do is subject to the confirmation bias. I expected it to work and it worked. I guess I'm pretty clever. But
Right.
You never know how much better it could have worked. The reactionaries are those people who think that we've got to do things the way we've always done them. So there are great opportunities to be a rebel within your organization.
Choose your partners wisely. There are questions of what's their viewability, what is their, what is their reach? But then there are also really important questions like how transparent are they in passing the data back to you? Are they actually able to serve all the media types you want? And are they able to control and reach the people that you want to reach and suppress people, right? We're an organization that if we can't measure a marketing channel, we'll tend not to run on that marketing channel.
You're going to test a lot of things. And that's where I think dataxu is taking the field. Away from simple test versus control toward if you're going to do a test, then test as much as you can.